Bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning or night whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about destiny swapping. Waiting for a few of y'all to join me. If you are catching this on a replay, make sure that you pay the entry fee to my house. Y'all already know what it is. Tell me what it is, because you already know. I ain't even got to say it. But I'm going to say it for those of you who may not know. Hit the like button. Right. It's better. It's like blurry. Hello. Hi. Christian. Hey, Unique. Mm. Mm. Hey, Michelle Kane. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Amy. What did I order? A chai latte, and I got a pumpkin loaf, which is really good. And pumpkins are good for your digestive tract. And y'all know I'm all about gut health, so I was like, let me try this. And it's delicious. Oh my God, this is way better than a banana loaf. Even better than a brownie. Hey, God's anointed. Look at this. This is so delicious. Oh my God, it's giving sweet potato pie. Or pumpkin pie. Thank you. How am I feeling? I'm okay. I'm not like 100%, but we're getting here. Oh, I'm taking another bite. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. It's three dots at the top of the screen. Press it on the right hand side and hit the thumbs up for me right now. And one of my love bugs, can you type out my cash app? Is $ Love Jones CB so that I could pin it. What's up, Quaisha? Hey, Carmel. Thank you. Yes, y'all hit the thumbs up. Thanks, boo. So, today we are going to be talking about destiny swapping. And I don't know if you guys may have heard of this before, but I was watching, I've talked about this before on here with you all, but I was watching, speaking of TikTok, make sure you follow me over there. But I was watching this creator on TikTok, and her name is Candy Cane. And she was talking about destiny swapping, and I had been wanting to come and do a video with you all because we had did a video on monitoring spirits, and I feel like monitoring spirits and destiny swapping can go hand in hand, right? So she gave some examples, and one of the examples she gave was P Diddy and Biggie Smalls. And y'all know I always say spread love is the Brooklyn way. I use his catchphrase at the end of my show, and I'm from Brooklyn. And I was like, that is so interesting how Diddy legit did a destiny swap with Biggie Smalls. And we see it so often, and it happens to us, and we don't even recognize it because we don't know what it is. So basically, a person that's destiny swapping with you is someone that wants to bask in your light, they want to bask in your energy, or they just outright want to steal it from you. Some people want to attach themselves to you. And her name is Candy Cane, and she was comparing it to a parasite, and I was like, wow, that is such a great comparison. So Candy Cane, check her out on TikTok. She's dope, like a dope spiritualist, and she was comparing it to a parasite, and I was like, this is such a great comparison because I had been experiencing that my whole life, and I really couldn't put it into words. And when a person wants to destiny swap with you, they want to take over your personality, they want to take over your style, they want to take over, they wish that they had your talents, and sometimes they can't successfully take it over. So they'll leech onto you and try to like be really, really close to you so that they could get some of your energy and soak up some of your juice. Like I talk about social equity with you guys all the time, and that is a thing. Some people just hang out with you because they're socially attracted to you. You know, everyone is not always intimately attracted to you. Everybody's not always trying to jump your bones or get into bed with you. Sometimes they just want to be seen with you in public so that they could have some of your sauce, so that they could reap some of the benefits that you naturally get on your own just by association. And it's crazy because, like I said, this has happened to me forever. Like I've always had women that, and men too, have like swagger jack me, but more so women that wanted to get really close to me and be my best friend, and they wanted to go shopping with me. They wanted to legit buy exactly what I was buying. That's a telltale sign of someone trying to destiny swap with you. People stealing your lingo, and I spoke to you all about this early on. How people legit would try to co-opt my whole personality. And it was before I had started coming up here with you all, and I was like, you can't be trying to steal my whole personality when I'm who I am. I'm a polarizing person, I'm a public figure. And I hadn't started building my show. I hadn't really started establishing my personality as much as I have now when this was happening. So I had to distance myself. Because now, if y'all hear people talking a certain way or saying certain things, you know that they got that from me. You won't be confused. But these people, I would go around, people that they hang out with, and they would hear me talking. They'd be like, y'all sound just alike. These people would start to dress just like me. Of course, they put their own flair to it because can't nobody do exactly me the way that I do it. But the heels, the gaudy jewelry, and I know everybody dresses in a certain way, especially these days, or things that are considered trendy. But the way that I put stuff together is different. Like I love prints, I love tropical prints. I'm very colorful. And when you see people that's not usually like that, and then when you come around them, they start to dress like you. I would say certain things like just basic stuff. Oh, like you got me fucked up. I always said that. Then a person would just start saying that so much they would run it into the ground. So when you start to say it now, it's sounding like you're talking like them. The way that I start doing a southern twang all of a sudden, it's because I legit grew up around a southern woman. I went to Glasscock County, Georgia, every year of my life. So I grew up around southern people. But then you hear somebody that's from Connecticut, shouts out to Quaisha, talking like me. It's like, where'd you get that from? Another thing they'll do is they'll tell you not to do something and then they'll do it. I had another friend that would be like, why you gotta dress like this? Why you always wearing tight clothes? Why you always got, cleavage? Why you always doing this? Why you always doing that? And then I got caught up in it a little bit and I would start to like, dress a little more demure. And then I would see her wearing the same things that she would criticize me for. Or I would hear her trying to talk like me once again in a way that she would try to criticize me for. I had someone else legit try to take stories, things that I told them about my personal life, and make art out of it. And I had to cut them off because, once again, this was at the very beginning stages of the Love Jones show. And I'm like, I'm a storyteller. This is how I convey my point. This is how I relate to my audience. My life is my own. Like, it is not okay at all for you to fucking make poetry or make a story, a short story or a memoir or whatever the fuck about my life. That's destiny swapping. Legit was making, and then told me, oh, I just listened to y'all bitches speak and I'm going to use it. And then compared herself to Kendrick Lamar. And I was like, sweetheart, I'm not a regular bitch and you're an artist and I'm just a regular bitch that works at the post office. You're not Kendrick Lamar. If anybody's Kendrick Lamar in this scenario, it would be me. I am a main character. And this is not to say that other people aren't main characters, because they are. But main characters have their own stories. Main characters don't necessarily need to soak up other people's, life like stories and situations. That didn't sit well with me. So these are all instances where people were trying to destiny swap with me. And I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know how to categorize what was happening, but I recognized that I didn't like it, that I was uncomfortable. Another person legit wanted to buy every single thing I bought, the same color and everything. I'm like, dang, if we're gonna get the same dress, why can't you get it in? I got a dress in yellow. She want to get it in yellow. I'm like, at least get it in blue or purple or pink. No, I want to get it in yellow. Trying to talk to the same guys that I talk to. Destiny swapping. Would love to just legit take my place. Would love to just legit have my identity, have my personality. And it's not even me being delusional. We see it. We see people destiny swap with people all the time. All right, you getting blocked. Prime. This is I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but some people can't hide their jealousy. It's a form of jealousy as well too. But then it comes in a form of people telling you not to do things and then they do it. Like, oh, don't go here and then they go here. Don't get that type of car and then they do it. Another woman did this to me. That was a friend. It was this guy that I thought was fucking cute as hell. And I was like, he looks so good. Oh my god, he fine. But he knew somebody that I had used to talk to. But it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like they was best friends. They just knew each other on some high and by. And she was like, don't talk to him. Don't do it. You picked the wrong friend. And then the next week, she like, oh, guess who slid in my DMs? The same guy that she told me not to talk to after I told her multiple times that I thought he was so attractive and that I liked him. Then all of a sudden, she's talking to him. That's destiny swapping. And I'm so passive when it comes to certain things because I really don't care. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, there's a million men out here. Like, I really don't care about things like that. But why are y'all here? Like, get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. But no, I mean, like, if you're trying to deal with somebody that I'm actively dealing with or that I dealt with and that I still love or just love, period, then I'm going to have an issue. But I tried to let it go, but it just never really sat right with me. Like, why would you tell me not to talk to this guy and then the next week you're talking to him? What that's different to me. As a woman, I'm not even into that. Like, I don't even want to entertain somebody that was talking to my homegirl that's my friend. I'm not really into that. So that was weird. But it's destiny swapping. They really want to soak up your essence. They want to be you. We've all seen single white female. Single white female is destiny swapping, but in a movie form. You seen, and this is how it happens. We get confused because we always think that everybody wants to be our friend, and that's something that I always have to, you know, recognize too. Like, people don't only just want to be your friend just because they think you're fun. People want to be your friend because they want to get some of your source. They study you. I've been studied. People have studied the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I sing, the way I dance, the way I dress. And I've legit seen people try to morph into me my whole life since I was a teenager. Single white female. That was her roommate. She didn't present as somebody that was crazy or psychotic or that you need to watch out for. She presented as a friend, as a best friend. And that's usually how destiny swappers come. They don't come as some scary boogie monster or a bitch that you gotta watch. No, they come in the form of a friend, a family member, a supporter, a fan, a subscriber. Thank you, Wally, for the coffee. Thank you. That's how they come. They do not come to you as somebody that's trying to harm you. They often come to as somebody that wants to help you, somebody that believes in you, somebody that wants you to grow. When secretly they want to be you. They're so jealous. They cannot contain the fact that you have something that they don't. And a lot of the times we don't think that people would want to destiny swap with us because we're like, yo, like, I don't have anything. For me personally, I don't have all of the worldly assets that I will have. Not yet. So I never understood that, people wanted to be me. But it's an internal thing that you have. It's an internal light that you have. It's something internal. And people can have all of the fancy cars, fancy houses, fancy jewelry, fancy clothes. It doesn't matter. What you possess internally and what you have naturally, it cannot be purchased. And I had to really learn that. Destiny swappers don't have boundaries. They want to be all up in your business. They want you to tell them your deepest, darkest secrets. They want you to let your guard completely down so that they could also weaponize your information and your business against you. And once again, they're studying you because they want to become you or they want to be more like you. They're also controlling. You're controlling. They want to try to tell you how to live your life and what you need to be doing. A lot of them can be emotionally unhinged, very clingy. And it's because you're the host. Like Candy Cane said, parasite, well, I'm adding this, but a parasite needs a host. And in order to get a host, you gotta be close, you gotta be latched on to feed off of the host. So there's no boundaries. What you mean I can't be with you every single day? What you mean I can't talk to you every single day? What you mean I can't just pull up on you whenever I feel like it? What you mean you're not coming outside with me every single time I call? They need that constant connection physically, mentally, and emotionally so that they can feed off of you like a parasite. Astrology will make you miss your blessings. Nobody's talking about that. Like, y'all always love to come up in here and nobody's talking about astrology. They really do want to steal your energy. Thank you, Cynthia, for the super chat. Thanks, boo. They really want to steal your energy. They either want to bask in it and be a permanent fixture in your life, or they want to steal it completely. Hence, another example she gave was Selena and the woman that unalived her was trying to destiny swap. Or leech off of the energy. And this is what the new rap girlies have been trying to do to Nicki Minaj. And recently, seemingly, Ice Spice has been more successful than most. Stealing her flow, getting really close. Drake is also a destiny swapper and an energy harvester. Notice how he like started having like a West Indian accent at one point. At one point, he was hanging out with 21 Savage and trying to act like he was more hood and gangster. Now he hanging out with Sexy Red and he want to make the ratchet Midwestern type of vibe music. He's hanging out with this guy now named Touchdown Tizo, and he's trying to like, soak up his energy. Exactly, Vivian. He does that with everybody. Yep. Destiny swapping. And sometimes people will do it on a spiritual level and you won't even know. And your life could start going down and theirs could start going up because they're legit stealing your energy. They're swapping out their negative karma with yours, with your clear, clean karma. And this is why I say you have to pay attention to how your life goes when somebody enters into your life. If your life is going downhill when somebody enters into your life, that person is not good for you. That person is not good for you and you need to run for the hills. If your health starts to decline, if you feel always feeling drained, you need to run. When a person means you well, when you're around them, you feel more energized. Unless you just got some underlying issues going on, period. Because y'all know sometimes I'll be like, and it don't got nothing to do with anybody. But then sometimes it does because I could feel certain energy that I don't mix with, and I'll immediately start to feel winded, dizzy, like uncomfortable. But when you're around a person and they make you feel better, or when you're talking to a person, because you don't always got to physically be with a person to know what their energy is and to know how the energy may affect yours. I share energy. I share energy with Storm. Me and Storm share energy like this, and it's a progressive energy. Since Storm and I met each other, neither one of us has gone down. Everybody's just continuing to rise. Everybody's numbers are continuing to go up. Nobody's like going down. Shit ain't doing bad. And everybody up in here, subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed. But how do you stop it? You just gotta realize when a person is like jealous, when a person is never really happy for your accomplishments, when a person is always trying to one up you, that one up shit could be like, oh, I just got a new car. Oh, well, I got a Bentley. I just got a new job. Well, I just got three new jobs. Sometimes we all are celebrating at the same time, but you could tell the difference between a person that's just trying to one up you or in a person that truly is in a celebratory space as well. You could tell a difference. And a person that's trying to attach themselves to you too quickly and too intently and intensely. Watch out for that. You just met a person and it's not an organic, natural flow, and you feel overwhelmed and you feel like, oh boy, this motherfucker calling me again, or oh God, I don't feel like being bothered. Watch out for that. Lean into your intuition. I'm good, thank you. They want to steal your light and they want to steal your shine and they want to destiny swap with you. Don't allow it. Ooh, look at this lighting. Yeah, one time an ex came back and the thing started unaliving around me. Kind of like the Ninja Turtle guy trying to attach to women he just met and doesn't own them. Because men will do it too. It's not just women to women. Men will try to destiny swap with you as well. I'm sure you all have heard of a man that steals women's personalities, steal women's achievements, and pass it on off as his own. Exactly, PJ. Thank you, Gentleman's Corner. If it's happening, how can you stop it? You just got to disengage. You have to disengage. That's the only way to stop it. I've had to disengage. What's up, Amber? Thank you, Uni. I feel like I'm a little tan, being out in the sun and all. Do you have anyone who seems to know everything about you and you never spoke to them? No. What's today's topic? You didn't get the notification. Oh, we're talking about destiny swapping. Folks that's trying to swap destinies with you like a parasite. Yep, Vivian. And we don't pay attention to the signs because we be oblivious. I allowed destiny swappers to be around me for a long time. And they would tell me that their life got better when I came around, or that they felt more creative when I came around, or that, they were just overall doing better because of me, because of my energy. And I made them feel better, but it was draining me. It was draining me. A snake family member, of course. Build a woman from scratch. Now the next benefit. Talk to me, love. I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean? The next man is benefiting? Well, you gotta choose better. Hmm. Yep, set better boundaries. Hi, Donna Marie. I'm okay. Set better boundaries, and you have to be firm on your boundaries. I had a hard time doing that, so then I would just completely disengage. And people didn't understand. A lot of people don't understand boundaries. Like I was constantly told I was a bad friend, or that I was cold, that I was standoffish, that I was so cut off, that I wasn't warm and inviting. But people love me. Like I'm the best fucking thing since sliced bread. I know how to be a friend. I just don't like for people to always feel like they are invading my personal space. And I don't like to feel like I'm obligated to give anyone my time. I'm a Virgo. I'm a reclusive type of woman. I'm a hermit by nature. I'm a Virgo, a Cancer, and a Taurus. So y'all already know I'm a retreat ass bitch. I don't like to be around people all the time. My social battery runs out quickly. I don't always like to be bothered. I don't always want to talk to people. And certain people don't understand that. They're used to no boundaries with people. That's how a lot of relationships and friendships are. There's no boundaries. The best way to know is you're going to see it. You'll feel it. When you feel tired around a person, when you feel drained, when you feel like a person is like aggravating you, when you don't want to be around them, when you have a lot of resistance surrounding that person, then there you go. Do I like Taurus women? I do. I like Taurus women. I don't know many Taurus women, but the few that I do know, yes. I hate entitlement. That part. And people feel so entitled to you, especially people that's trying to destiny swap with you. They will try to make you seem like you're a bad person because you won't allow them in your energy day in and day out. But then also, a lot of them, once they feel like they got their fix and they got what they need, it'll be easier to disengage with them because they feel like they got enough of your source and they've studied you enough that they know how to apply what you naturally have to themselves. Dance. Like, what is wrong with these people? They racist up in here. Crazy. Kaisha immediately got that message up out of here. What's up, Demira? No, I don't, Crystal. Mm-mm. Oh, it's a lot of Taurus up in here. Strong and submissive. Why do men need women to be submissive so bad? The racism is ridiculous. Thank you, Emily. Oh, you a Libra? Okay. Oh, you and Brother Jones got the same birthday. I agree with the resistance around certain people. Yep. If it's not natural and you feel like, then don't do it. You got to listen to yourself. Your body speaks to you, your spirit speaks to you. Your energy, your vibrational field will vibrate a certain way around certain people and around certain energy. It's true. Ooh, because submissive creates longevity. So men need women to bow down and be subservient to them and to allow them to rule over them. When a lot of men are not naturally leaders, like y'all be claiming y'all want to be a leader, but y'all don't be a natural leader. Yeah, Virgos and Taurus, we do go together. Romantically too. A Virgo and a Taurus is a great pairing, allegedly. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure y'all subscribe to me if y'all not already subscribed. Don't women have female and male characteristics? Absolutely, yes. Thank you, Blade. Oh, he was referring to me and Storm. Yeah, Storm is he's oh, you show sobriety. Most people that are destiny swapping or energy harvesting off of you are your best friends. Or that's how they present. Because the people that are a parasite needs to be attached to its host. Parasites need to be directly attached to its host. And who you spend the most time with? Your best friend. Or someone that you're intimate with. And me personally, I'm a woman, but I've had female friends that would always try to have an intimate relationship with me because that also makes it kind of creates a different tier in energy harvesting when you have sex with somebody. Bestie or your man, exactly, Ann. Oh, bars. Yep, it's always somebody close to you. So and that's why it's usually like friends, close friend, best friends, romantic partners, family members, supporters too. Like they call it stands when it's like a supporter. We seen Eminem in his song with his fans stand. They call them stands when your fans try to destiny swap with you, but they're not as successful unless they're close to you. Because think of a parasite and a host. You need to be able to directly latch on to the host in order to get, like what you really need to get in order to swap destinies with somebody. Like I'm gonna keep referencing single white female. I feel like I got stuff all in my eye. That's what I'm so fidgety. I don't have on any like anything on my eyes, but I think it's the bangs. And that's why I didn't put any eye makeup on. Just the bangs. It gotta be the bangs. I did cut it a little bit. Sometimes when you cut it, like loose hairs be falling randomly. But the bang. I think that's why I'm so closed up to people I've had so called family and friends to try to get over. And now I'm overly cautious. Me too, Amber. This is why I get up here and talk to y'all and I rant and rave and scream and holler when I need to let it out with y'all. Like last night when I let you all in on that conversation that I had, if I was close to anyone, well, I did speak to Storm about it before I went live, but anybody else, like if I had all of the girlfriends that I had that was super close, I probably would have called them and been like, let me tell you what's on. But I don't really have that right now. And it's by design. And it's also because of the destiny swapping and everybody trying to harvest off of my energy so much. And I understand. And it's okay sometimes. Like I don't even get all the way mad because I am an influencer. I am an innovator. I'm a manifester in my human design. I'm a master number 11. I'm here to push the culture forward. So I get that people want to copy me. I understand that. However, I can't have anybody sitting right next to me trying to copy me when I'm cultivating something and when I'm growing something. Like, this is like my baby. Like, y'all are watching me grow a child, and it's going to be a full blown empire at some point. I'm also, like I said, I'm working on getting this vessel completely like together, and I don't have anything to give anybody on a personal level right now. And people are so needy, especially women. Women need a lot of attention. Yeah, I love women, don't get me wrong. I love women. I love women. But they too needy. Like, I don't have the time. Like, they be distracting me. And then I had to tell one of them, like, yo, you're a fucking distraction. Like, I have shit to do. I cannot go out with you. I don't want to talk about your niggas. I don't have the time. I can't because I'm doing something. Yes, they copy and secretly admire. And like I said, like, I had to accept that people were going to copy me. And what would always be ironic to me is that the people that would be copying me, that would blatantly do it, I don't know if it was a subconscious thing and I just had to keep saying, you're not a regular bitch. So you can't take somebody copying you the same way as another person would. Like, because this is your destiny, is to set the trends and to do things that people want to emulate. But those same people would tell me how people was copying off of them, and I just used to sit there like, bitch, you don't realize that you talk exactly like me. Like, you have my whole vernacular, word for word, bar for bar, the inflection that I use, the fucking crazy antics, the animated way that I say certain things, the way I be like, bitch, what the fuck? Oh, woo, ad libs, like, legit down to a science. I see people, and I be like, oh my fucking god, like, this bitch is acting exactly like me. And I know because I watch myself. Like, I make videos and I sit down and I watch myself and I be thoroughly entertained. So when I see people like legit doing it all, and it's natural to a degree to pick up things from each other. So I want you all to use your discernment because everybody's not trying to destiny swap with you. Sometimes it's just a natural occurrence. You know what I mean? Like, if you all come from Brooklyn, New York, a lot of y'all are gonna talk with the same type of talk. York. Like, some people say I sound like Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, I don't think so, but we're both from New York. So that makes sense. If you from Texas, chances are you're gonna have you a southern twang. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna talk a little bit like, so there's differences between proximity and culture and things just being a regional thing, as opposed to somebody like legit trying to swap destinies and become you. Or just want to once again attach themselves to you like a parasite to leech off of your energy. So there's differences, and you just have to use your discernment as far as that's concerned. There's no telltale way to be able to tell, but deep down inside if somebody's trying to destiny swap. If somebody says, "Why you gotta dress like this?" and then they show up dressed like that. If somebody says, "Don't talk to that guy," and then they start talking to that guy. If somebody says, "Don't get that job," and then they get that job. If somebody says, don't move to that city," then they move there. If somebody says, "Don't get that car," then they get that car. If somebody trying to tell you to break up with your man, and then all of a sudden they best friends with your man, they trying to switch places with you, sis. They want to give you some of their negative karma. Also, you have to watch out for people that's continuously trauma dumping on you because we're like plants, right? We soak up energy from each other. So you have to be so, so cognizant of the type of people and their mental and emotional state and the things that they want to talk about on a daily basis. Like, sometimes I can't talk to my family and I love them down, but it's always something going on. And I don't have what is oh my god, dog. I might not be up here for too much longer because I gotta go rinse my eyes out. Um Sometimes, yeah, my family, like, I don't answer the phone every time they call because either I'm working, I'm meditating, sleeping, praying, whatever it is that I'm doing, or I just don't want to fucking talk about the drama of the week. I don't want to talk about that all the time. Like I have to, and they don't understand that. Like one of my aunts will call me multiple times, and if I don't answer, she'll call again. And it's like, relax. Like you can't do that to me. That's not fair. And this is what people do. They monopolize your time. They emotionally manipulate you and try to make you feel bad when you don't want to engage. Sometimes I'll get into it. You can tell me the tea, and I can be like, "Oh my God, that's fucked up," but I don't want to talk about that all the time. I don't have the bandwidth for it. I do enough drama on the internet. I can't. I don't know. I'm just a different type of person, and a lot of people don't get me, and they choose to be offended. But that's okay. I've made peace with that. I'm going to offend some people. Everybody's not going to understand where I'm coming from or where I've been or where I'm going. Something is in my blood clot. Oh my God. It's really irritating me. Damn, you got my attention. You're looking magnificent. Thank you. Make sure you all subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed. And do me a favor and hit the like button. There's three dots at the top of the screen. Press it and hit the thumbs up. I did my eyebrows. I tweezed them. I think I did a good job. I don't have any makeup on them like that. Just clean them up. I was cleaning up my eyebrows um, and watching Storm's live. I love watching his lives. Like, I miss seeing him on YouTube. Did I ever thread them? Yes, that's what I used to do before I started doing it myself. Thank you, Leah. New York woman gotta be strong. Leave the door block watching. I always had super thick eyebrows. I was just always hairy. I always had a lot of hair. Look at my forearms. I'm hairy. And I'm probably ashy too, but don't judge me. I don't, but I always had a lot of hair. Always had long hair too, but I just cut it a lot. I didn't really care. I just would always cut it. I remember my grandma used to be like, "Oh, you cutting all that hair," and I used to be like, "I would go to the hair salon with her." I miss her so much. I miss her so much. And I would be getting my hair cut, and she used to be so mad. Like, you didn't even need a trim. They don't even know how to give you a trim. They cutting all your hair. She hated it. But um, yeah, he's very entertaining. Why is you important? Because I am. What do you mean? Why am I important? It's so funny that a lot of y'all really feel like somebody owes you an explanation or I need to sit up here and try to prove something. I'm not here to prove anything to any of you. None of us should be trying to prove anything to anybody. All we need to do is be ourselves and show up for ourselves. That's it. Thank you, Timothy. Am I drinking diet water? That was funny. Why would I listen to you? I don't give a fuck about you or who you are or what you listen to. You don't go here. Leave. Scram. The people asking why is LJ important need to ask themselves why they're here if they don't think what you're saying is valuable. Hello. Do you feel others make enough room in the world for everyone to make it? Do you feel there's enough room? Y'all know I be feeling like I'm dyslexic and can't see. Y'all know I wear readers. Absolutely. We're all here. We all occupy our own specific space. Why wouldn't you be able to make it? Is everyone going to make it? No, because everybody. The issue is people don't do what they're actually good at. Everybody thinks they're a main character, and everybody's not a main character, and that's okay because you're a main character in a different way than what you're trying to be, and that's the issue. And you can't tell people that because it's just gonna seem like you're hating. But everybody's not Beyonce. Everybody's not Jay-Z. Everybody ain't Kamala Harris. Like Beyonce has a stylist, and then she has a team of stylists. So her head stylist is the main character for her team of stylists. She has a hairstylist, and then she has a team of people that I'm sure outsource her hair. They source for different dyes, and they're not the main character when it comes to her hairstylist. And then so on and so forth. She has a creative director. She has a choreographer who's the main character of a choreography. But everybody's not Beyonce, and that is what the issue is. Everybody wants to be a particular type of main character, and they hand don't necessarily call for that. That doesn't mean that you're not talented or that you're not great, but just because you know how to write music doesn't mean that you should be a singer or a rapper. Just because you know how to write a script doesn't mean that you should be an actress. And a lot of the discord that I experience with people is because I know how to do all of those things. And that's why I do better on my own because I'm a Renaissance woman. I'm not just an actress. I can actually write a script. I'm not just a singer. I can actually write a song or freestyle a song. I'm not just an artist. I'm also a stylist. I've styled people. I can style myself. I know how to do makeup. Like, I'm a Renaissance woman. There's not too many people that's like me. And this is what gave me issues in a lot of my friendships because I knew how to do everything that they wanted to do. And for me, I felt like I had to dim myself down or not give myself the credit I deserve because you want people to shine. And I'm too big for that. And don't you do that either. And this is why I do better on my own. Because I'm a Renaissance woman and because I'm multifaceted and because I'm multi talented, people still love me because they don't have a choice. People just love me. Like, I'm really the vibe, I'm the energy, I'm that girl in real life. And I'm a genuine person and I will do anything for you if I love you. However, I'm a lot. It's a lot going on over here. Like, people would love to be like, and people used to say it to me, oh, it's just because you got a fat butt. And then they would say things like this, but I'm pretty though. You just got a nice body, but I'm pretty. As if I was ugly. It's like when you seem to be too perfect or too put together, or when you have a lot of things going on, people automatically try to tear you down because their minds can't compute that a person like you exists. Like, oh, bitch, what? Like, you have a big booty, you got a smaller waist, you got big titties, and you're pretty. And when I got my teeth straightened out more, it's like, and you got a nice smile, and you're funny. Oh, bitch. Oh no, throw this bitch in the trash. So they try to tear you down. And I would often tear myself down because I didn't want to be so much, because I didn't want to make people feel bad about themselves. I didn't want people to feel bad about themselves. So I would shrink myself. And in order for me to continue to grow and be the powerful, yeah, I did have braces and I had Invisalign, which I need to put my retainers in. That's why I'm, like my teeth, they were fucking super perfect when I had first got my braces taken off. They're still really good now, but I need to start wearing my retainers. I have been resisting doing it because it hurts so bad, and because I haven't done warned them in a long time, it's going to hurt. But I'm going to get on that. Anyways, I used to have a big gap in my teeth, like this wide. And once my teeth wasn't like that no more, oh my God, people could not. It was like, and then I could sing, like, oh, bitch, oh, no, bitch. And then I'm still in the fucking hood with the regular fucking people cosplaying as a regular fucking pedestrian because I'm really not. But, it's a comfort. It has been a comfort zone for me. Being a fucking alley cat, like being outside or whatever time, walking around by myself, like it's legit been a comfort zone. But I'm a different person. And I've just now started to come to terms with that. I don't hide who I am anymore. I'm not ashamed of anything. I do a lot of shadow work. I do a lot of shadow work on here. I don't know if y'all pick that up, but I be telling y'all a bunch of stuff. And I just let it out. And I make peace with it. And if you want to judge, judge. I'm not about to sing right now, baby girl. Yeah, you do have to wear them for life. Like, why come over here to say yuck? What is wrong with people? I'm not getting braces again. I'm just going to tough it out and put the retainer in and just retrain and just cry a little bit when it's first going in because it hurts. Thank you, Callie. But yeah, so because I'm a lot and I have a lot of different things going on, people would always tell me I wasn't good enough. They would always say, "Oh, you're good, but you're not as good as so and so." Like I was always being compared to other people. And people made me feel bad starting from the bottom. And this is why I always tell y'all, like, it doesn't matter how big or how small start. Post your content. It doesn't matter if you feel crazy. Yes, and I got dimples. I do, and I have dimples. I got dimples. I have nice hair. I do. Like, and I'm not saying, oh, I had long hair when I was in the eighth grade. No, like I was a grown woman with long hair. I just cut it. I have beauty marks. And this is why people can't take me. A lot of people don't like me. They always try to tear me down. They say, oh, you black, black. They say I'm so desperate for Storm. And it's like, I'm not desperate for Storm. I think Storm is dope as fuck. Y'all know I like him a lot. I never denied that. But I don't have to be desperate for a man. Like, it just sounds stupid. And it's unfortunate, when you are a woman that looks a certain way or presents a certain way, you can't really be yourself because people are always criticizing you. Well, I'm myself now, I don't care. But it took me a long time to get here, like to the point to whereas I don't need the public validation. I do to a degree because I love the clicks, I love the views, but internally, it doesn't determine my worth as a woman and as a person. Or people making it seem like I'm not good enough for him. And I'm like, bitch, I'm me. I don't give a fuck. A beautiful woman is never desperate for a man. That part, and I'll be looking around like, thank you, KD. Thank you. Maybe if people constantly criticize you, you are the problem. So people don't criticize me because of anything below the surface. People criticize what I look like. People criticize how I dress. And I'm not the problem. The thing is, I'm different. I'm not a part of the herd. I've always stood out from the crowd. And a lot of people are boring, they're mundane, and they're basic. And they keep trying to see themselves in me, and they won't because I'm not a regular person like everybody else. I'm a different type of person, period. So the criticisms that I receive are why she got dressed like that. They talk about my hairstyle choices. They be saying, oh, she got on a pound of makeup. And I'm like, I don't be wearing a pound of makeup. Even when I come up here, like right now, I only have concealer on. I don't hardly have nothing really on my face like that. And I got some lipstick. But people will see me, and the thing is, my skin is not bad. So if you see me without a pound of makeup, you're still going to think that I'm doing the most because I don't have terrible skin. I got a little pimple coming right here, but I don't have terrible skin. Sorry to burst your bubble. Like, you all have seen me with a bare face multiple times. But these are the criticisms that I get. It's not anything on a personal level to where they're kind of like coming for like my character, you know? It's more so of a shallow type of criticism. And my whole thing is, it's because I'm accessible. I'm here with y'all. Like, I'm still growing. People like to always talk shit about my subscriber count, but I'm still going up. I'm still growing. But when you see, um, I don't know, Cardi B, you're not gonna always be like, why Cardi B dressed like that? What, like, even though some people do say it, but you see her and you respect her, you recognize her as an artist. You don't assume that Cardi B should be dressed or looking like fucking Natasha that's walking up down to the Wawa. And I'm still on my journey, and I've yet to amass the following, the accolades, the business, the empire. Like, it's going to come. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. As long as I'm still here and breathing, it's going to happen. But because y'all see me, it's a mind fuck. Because you feel like I should be like a regular ass bitch. But I'm not. I've never been a regular ass bitch. And the thing is, y'all are seeing me start from the bottom. This is why I told y'all I'm an underdog right now. And that's what's fucking people up. Like, am I a model? Yes, I am. People criticize your looks, or other foolery because they can't criticize your character. That part, you're beautiful, didn't mean to hate. I don't think you're hating. But honestly, though, people hate, or not hate, people criticize things that they don't directly relate to. That's human nature. If people don't directly relate to you, if they wouldn't do what you're doing, they're going to criticize you because they don't see themselves in you. We only see you start from the bottom. We see what you can potentially achieve if we put in the work. I love it here. Thank you, Amber. And that's another reason I had to break out of that because people made me feel bad from starting from the bottom. Like, I remember when I had just started Instagram, right? This was like in the 2010s. And I was with my ex, the one that was signed to Def Jam, and he was like a singer, whatever. He didn't even have that many followers. Now that I think about it, he had like maybe 1,500. His sister probably had like 500 or something. I had 12 followers, and they laughed at me all the time. Like, you only got 12 followers on Instagram. Ah. Like, they used to make fun of me all the time. And I used to feel so bad. It made me not even want to have an Instagram. Because, like, dang, I only have 12 followers. Or even when I first started doing my YouTube, before I started doing the Love Jones show, I was doing YouTube for a few years, but it was like off and on. I just started the Love Jones show last year. And think about how much we've grown last year to this year. But before, I was like, oh, I'm going to get to 10,000 subscribers. And this guy that I was talking to, he was like, oh, that's a long ways away. Like, 64 viewers seem fishy. Here we go. I don't care what you. I don't. It could be fishy. It could be whatever. All of my subscribers do not get notified when I go live. They just don't. It's unfortunate, and I think it's a fucking. I think it's a scam, honestly. Because you see how like I just don't understand why they don't get notifications. When Storm was live, I buy subs. Okay, see now I'm getting accused of buying subscribers. I don't buy subscribers. I get up here and I do my show and I say subscribe to me. I make up jingles about it. We sing songs about hitting the like button. I don't buy subscribers. But you see, why not? I'm breaking out. Like I got a pimple. I'm getting pimples. But you see how the things people say. And honestly, I used to be like internalize everything. But like I was saying, so he was like, "Oh, 10,000. Like it's gonna take you a long time to get to 10,000." And then I kept saying, "We're gonna be at 10,000 by the new year," and it happened in February, but it was still the new year. Now, my whole thing is, people always made me feel bad from starting from the bottom. Like they always made me feel like because I am a polarizing character and I present like this, and if you see me and meet me in real life, you would be like, "Who is that?" People legit come up to me and talk to me, and they don't know shit about my YouTube. I'm not lying, and I don't always be outside with coochie cutter shorts on either. Like I could just be regular, just like this, walking down the street, and people will come up to me and start talking to me or giving me a compliment or something. And it's been this way for a long time. But I always felt like because I wasn't coming out the gate doing it big, that it made me feel like a piece of shit. Like you know, it didn't feel good when I only had 12 followers on fucking Instagram, or when I only had 500 subscribers on YouTube. People would make me feel bad about that all the time. And I say these things to you guys because I feel like I wish somebody would have said it to me. You know, I wish somebody would have said it to me so that I would not have internalized that so much, and it would not have made me procrastinate or feel like I'm not growing at a good enough pace, or I'm not doing good enough. You know. Thank you, Kwaisha. But I think it's important for people to see somebody start something from the ground up. And I'm just grateful that I have y'all, and y'all are like the fucking best. Assign your energetically attractive person and random people talking to you and telling you their life story. They do. Sometimes I'll be like, but I'm grateful. I am. I'm grateful. So whatever it is that you want to do, just start. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Just start, and don't let people make you feel bad about starting small or starting out without a lot, because people will do that. Thank you, Shakira. Most amazing video. Thank you. LJ went to buy a bookshelf from the city. I think it's marketplace last week, and she had me captive. Oh my God, I know that was aggravating. I would have left. I can't do it. I've been like, I gotta go. The way I be feeling, I can't stand places for too long. Like I be having to get up and walk and move. Yep, that's true. Every marathon does start with a first step. It's true. This was delicious. Still got like this much left. But try this. The pumpkin loaf. It was so good. It reminded me of Thanksgiving. So that'd be so annoying. I can't take Amber. You better than me, because I would have been like, "Ma'am, I gotta go. I gotta go." What do I think about people doing OnlyFans? Do I think they'll regret it down the line? No, I never tried to Milton Ball. I think some people will regret it, and then I think some people won't. But honestly, I feel like if you got kids and you are like popular, then I think you're gonna regret it. Your kids are gonna see it. But if you don't have kids, or if you just like really living like a regular life, like on a farm, then it's very rare that your kids will probably come across that, unless the town knows and they telling your kids when they get old enough to know. But tips for a flat belly. When you wake up in the morning, drink some water with apple cider vinegar, lemon, and cayenne pepper. It's a good belly buster. Also, intermittent fasting. Don't eat a lot, and fiber. Like you legit buy fiber or eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Did he make a video? I didn't. I don't think so. Am I okay? I'm tired. I need to lay down. I'm about to go lay down for a little bit. I've been up super early. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I can tell. Please take care of yourself. Aw, thank you. Can you flash? No. Fucking creep. All right, y'all. I'm about to dip. Make sure y'all subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed. City Island. I've never been to City Island. All right. I love y'all. I'm more than likely will see y'all later. I'm gonna take a nap and just relax. And then that's it. Thank you, Teddy. Show up as her, be her. Don't let nobody play in your face. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about your journey, okay? Because they be trying it. Continue to strive and thrive and believe in yourself. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.